Hello everyone, it's me Jenny and this is another British culture type thing, and today I'm going to be talking about British accents and dialects. First things first, my accent slash dialect. I have a pretty standard RP accent, received pronunciation accent. I've been told that I'm very well spoken. My parents obviously influence on my accent, my education, a minor influence I think. I have had, in terms of cultural influences on my accent, I watched a lot of Austens and a lot of Dickens growing up, so I think some of my accent features are from watching too many historical dramas as a child, so I think that helps as well. I've been told, my manager said that my voice sounded like chocolate, and I've been told a couple of times that I should try audiobooks. The only trouble with audiobooks is I am very fumbly. I'm not very good at reading off a coherent lot of sentences, especially while reading, because taking it from the information, putting it in my brain and then spewing out my mouth, it just gets lost in connection. So I'll think about it, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. In terms of what people may perceive as the English accent, I suppose I'm one of the more specific examples that you might be perceived as an average English accent, and that's because in Hollywood usually accents are perceived to either be ridiculously posh.
We travelled all the way from London for this.
Well, it's rather picturesque, don't you think?
Or alarmingly cockney.
So we can't say he's good?
Oh no, he's better than good. He's a fucking liability.
Of course, the perfect dichotomy of the bad English accent is to compare Mary Poppins to Dick Van Dyke's character in the Mary Poppins film. Those two are the quintessential stereotypical British accents that you see in the mass media.
Mary Poppins, you look beautiful.
Do you really think so?
Cross my heart you do, like the day I met you.
You look fine too, Bert.
And so, in order to study this more for you guys, so you can get more of an insight into the British culture, we're going to switch to OBS and I'm going to show you a little website which has audio clips of various British dialects throughout the British Isles. So this little thing here it's from the British Library Archives, Sound Archives. I knew about this, I was introduced to it in A-level and I restudied it at uni. It's a very useful little page, I'll put a link to it in the description, but basically here is a map of the UK. It's a very nice little map, it's got a lot of nice little coloured dots, and basically they've recorded accents from all over the British Isles. And a lot of Anglophiles, if you think that English people always speak like me, I would recommend checking this out and really seeing the variation of dialects and accents that are around in the English and British Isles.
Derbyshire and Blackburn, which is on the higher mill, they didn't that was a family-owned mill, it was a small one, and it was more or less the same type of machines in there, but that stayed open actually longer than Jarrod's mill.
If I go back to my sort of late teens, early 20s, it was the exception to find someone that wasn't local.
So when we were children, of course, you couldn't do anything because everybody recognised you from a distance, you know, they knew exactly who you were, and anything you did wrong or what have you was soon reported.
The youngest of them said, "Tell father, give me that fair dear gear that belongs to me." So the father gave him his share. No many days after, the young man gathered all his belongings together and gave away to a far country. There he wasted all he had. When he had spent all thing, a great famine came out of the country and he began to be in work.
So, I hope that was interesting for you guys. I will put a link to this little recording thingy in the description. Feel free to peruse to your heart's content. There's hundreds of recordings. There's lots of really, really nice anecdotal stories and a huge plethora of accents.
I like cattle myself. I love them myself because I look at a cow just like you sit there and look at her my own self. You know, if you don't produce anything, you never accumulate. You never get nothing back.
Thank you for watching. I hope I possibly said something useful for you and you feel more informed about the English accent and dialects. I will hopefully see you guys very soon. The next week is going to be a multiple book review, so I hopefully look forward to that, and the week after will be another British talk. I'm thinking of experimenting with biscuits. I'll see you guys all then. Feel free to comment down below if you feel like you've learned anything or you want to know anything more about British culture, and I'll see you guys all very soon. Bye guys.